in the chat saying record. Oh, nobody said a thing. My cat is adorable. Thank you. But yes, okay, Karen, I'm gonna let you take it over from there. Y'all listen to me blab enough, but I'm gonna mute myself and we will go from there.
And I am so sorry. I am like freaking scatterbrained. Like I'm Palooza brain. I'm gonna say that because I don't want to say scatterbrain. So I've helps with that, but I am like Palooza, like I can't like focus on one thing because like every time I think I got it together again, I buy some luggage to put my stuff in for Palooza. And I think I'm more excited about this just because I've never even been on a vacation. So it's not just about Palooza for me. This is something for me and my husband. So if I can keep him out of the Lego Discovery Center long enough, but that'll be a Dr. Phil show. But yeah, so this I was putting like just I had something on my heart, and like I'll be sitting here watching a TV show or watching a training live or watching a friend's live or something like that, and something will just pop in my head and I write it down or I put it in my notes. I feel like I have to do that because if I don't, then I forget that message. So like I put it in my notes, and even if I don't post it right away, I do that. So I think you should always do that. So always have like a notes app in your phone, or like carry a little notebook or something with you, because when something pops in my head that's on my heart, I put it down. And this started out as a post, like it was a little paragraph post, and then I was just like, holy crap, yeah, right. Well, once I post them, I delete them. So or I'll put like a little orange check mark on them if it's on paper. But this got me thinking, and I'm like never gonna not mention this woman because this woman is in freaking incredible. And that's pretty much what this is about. But it's also about Palooza and how, like Amber said, we're all trying to get to the top of the same mountain, but we're all taking different paths. We're all on different journeys here. And some of you guys don't want to go to Palooza, and that's perfectly fine. Some of you guys just aren't ready for Palooza, and that's fine too. That doesn't make you any less a part of this team. That doesn't make you any less of a leader here. You're running your own race is pretty much what you're doing. Like I enrolled late April of 2020. They had already done it. I didn't know anything about Palooza. Wasn't aware of any kind of convention at the time. I had thrown myself in trainings and all of the things, but then April 2021 came up and Palooza came up for last year, and I was ready to go. Like I was seeing, it was popped up in my back office, these tickets. I was watching the video, I was watching the hype video, and then, I was like, oh my gosh, this is something else. And I had already scared myself out of bonuses, promotions, promos. I had scared myself out of everything and talked myself out of everything and counted myself out of everything. And literally when this came around, this was just something else that I missed out on. This was my mindset at the time, which is proof as to why I was not ready for Palooza in 2021. And I'm just going to go off my notes real quick because I can go on about this. You can't expect to sign up for like a 2K or a 5K race and make it to the finish line in one piece. It's not going to happen. You're going to collapse or something before you make it to the finish line. You have to train for that kind of thing. And you can't just jump in the ring because you watched a Rocky movie, got inspired, and now you think you can box. Trust me, that doesn't work. You have to train for something like that. There's a reason that cramming the night before for a test is a bad thing. You might pass the test, but what did you learn? You may have come into this company and boom, you ranked up like that, right? You started earning commissions. You built a team real super quick, but what did you learn, right? Our top leaders are the Olympians of where we are at. I like to think of them as the Olympians in this business because they've been thriving longer. They've taken roads that we haven't seen yet. They've hit ranks and fell off of them. They've stumbled, they've fallen, they've gotten their cars paid for and repoed and all of the things. So this is our Olympic race, right? And I'm not racing against you, and I'm not even trying to catch up to them. I don't want to catch up to them, right? That's their journey. They did it their way. You get to do yours. That's the best thing about this business. It doesn't matter what rank, you get to learn at your own pace. And sometimes it gets frustrating when it's not happening as fast as you need it to because you got bills to pay, or as fast as you want it to because you really want to quit that part-time job. Hello. But this is like our Olympic race, and we're not trying to be them. We're not trying to catch up to them, and we're not even competing against each other, right? But there's a reason that 2 years later, I haven't earned ranks yet. I haven't earned bonuses yet, but I'm still here. And for me, this company and this leadership fits like a puzzle piece. Can you close my door for a second, please and thank you? This leadership and this product, just all of it, it just kind of fits like a puzzle piece. And last year, during Palooza of 2021, it came around and I had already messed up and missed out on so many different things, like I said, and mostly from feeling like undeserving, like I didn't deserve those promotions, I didn't deserve those things, I didn't deserve those bonuses or anything, right? And that's just how I felt, which that right there, that mindset right there says I wasn't ready for something like Palooza. You know what I mean? And for me, last year at Palooza, it was just something else I was missing out on. And with that mindset, having that mindset and all of the things, this is my baby, you guys. Oh my gosh. I just missed out on so much, and I didn't want to miss out on that either. And then I saw the lives and I saw the videos and I saw the posts and everybody's hyped up, and I'm just sitting over here like, oh my gosh, why couldn't I be there? Why am I sitting here? Why am I not there? You know what I mean? And for some people, it's stuff like that comes easy to them, and it never came easy for somebody like me, who had isolated herself for years. But I do believe that God led me here. And I started thinking, what is the freaking point? Like, I'm here, I've been here this long, and that was my thinking process. And that was why I was not at Palooza 2021. Because I was not mentally ready. I was not spiritually ready. I was not physically ready to be, I was not in a place where Palooza was a thing for me. I just wasn't ready for it and all that it was. And I could have quit. I could have quit right there. Like, this isn't working out. This isn't what I thought it was going to be. And I could have dipped out. Right. And I was thinking, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And I was thinking that I'm never going to be like those leaders. Stuff like that doesn't happen for people like me, et cetera, all of those things, right? But I stayed. Something told me to stay. Something was telling me to keep going. Something was telling me to keep showing up, even though everything I was doing was random. Everything I was doing was off the wall. Everything I was doing wasn't, necessarily planned, or like, I didn't know what I was doing. It just, something was telling me to keep going and to keep showing up. And I didn't know what it was. I didn't understand it. I'm like, this isn't happening. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do what I'm doing, but I stayed. And I'm still here, and I'm still running my race. And yes, we are all trying to get to the finish line. But this is your race, not theirs. And that is the best and worst part about this business. That's the best and worst part about this business. You get to learn at your own pace. That's good. You're not rushed. But it never happens how or when we want it to. And that's the fine print in the contract. That's the non-fine print. It's not really in the contract, but that's the fine print that's in the contract, is that it never happens when or how we want it to. but you're investing in yourself. And it's the reason that most people quit or leave or give up. They think it's hard, but it's not hard. It just didn't happen overnight for them. And they want the trophy, but they don't want to train. And by the way, there's no finish line. There is no finish line, because as soon as you get to one finishing point, you get to train to level up. You get to train to level up. There is no finish line, because when you run your 2K successfully and you cross that line, it's time to level up and train for the next one. But if you quit when you're tired, if you quit because it's not what you thought it was, if you give up on something because you're scared, I can't help you. Amber can't help you. Harriet can't help you. Lindsay can't help you. Em can't help you. If you have not earned a rank or a bonus yet, it's okay. It's okay. Because true success doesn't lie in your bank account. True success does not lie in you having more people on your team than I have on mine. True success does not lie in the fact that you're getting your car paid for and I'm not yet. And you've only been here 6 months and I've been here 2 years. True success lies in your growth. It lies in your growth, because yes, this is a business. Yes, we have to treat it like a business. Yes, we have a product that we sell. But with the way that our company is, you have to lead yourself and learn how to lead yourself and train for your race before you can build a team to go to the Olympics with. Do you think the USA picks one person to represent their whole country? No, they have a team. China has a team. Canada has a team. We don't have to do this alone. So if you haven't hit a bonus, if you haven't earned a bonus, if you haven't hit a rank yet, it's okay. And there's going to be other promos. There's going to be other bonuses. If you haven't, March isn't over yet, but if March ends and you didn't earn one of these rank matching bonuses, that's okay. Keep going. One of my things that I keep in the back of my head is this is just going to be for training. Like, I'm going to tell people I didn't hit a bonus, just like, hello, Katie never earned a bonus. I believe I heard her say that in one of her lives, that she has put a down payment on her dream home. She's about to accept her millionaire recipient award, and she did not get there by hitting bonuses. You're not successful or unsuccessful because you did or you didn't hit a bonus. There's going to be other promos. There's going to be other bonuses. There's going to be other paloozas. There's going to be other vacations you can earn. And the ranks are not going anywhere. Katie hit them and fell off of them. And guess what? She earned them again because they're there. And we've talked about that before. You can climb your ladder and fall off of it and climb right back up. It's perfectly fine. That doesn't make you any less a member of this team or this tribe or this company. It doesn't make you any less of a leader. In fact, it makes you stronger because you fell and you got back up and you're still here and you're still going and you get to share that with other people. Like I was just talking today on my live, I got $50 in my bank account and I'm not freaking out. I'm not freaking out that I only have $50 in my bank account right now. When before Thrive, before Lavelle, before this leadership, before any of the growth, I was petrified to spend money on a new pair of shoes because my shoes had holes in them, on anything other than paying bills, because I was always afraid. I didn't know where the next paycheck was going to come from. I have $50 in my bank account and I have peace with that because every single penny that I spent went towards a goal that I have. You have to go for your goals. Like there is nothing stopping me from going to Palooza. I am in that mental space, right? I've had that growth. I've been here for so long. I've missed out on bonuses and I'm still growing. I'm not done yet, obviously, but I'm just getting started. But I'm training for my race. And when Palooza came around and I saw that the tickets were up there, I was like, maybe this is my year. If this is the only thing that I can do in this company this year, maybe this is my year. Like maybe this is my game changer. Maybe this is, and I prayed about it. And I talked with my husband about it. And yeah, you have to get to a point where you have to decide you're getting there no matter what. Never been on a vacation before. Never knew how to book a hotel room before. Oh my gosh, I can't. I want to hug you guys so tight. If you feel like giving up, I want to hug you guys so tight, because literally I'm still here. And if I'm still here when I haven't earned bonuses, and when I haven't earned ranks yet, and when I haven't earned my car paid for yet, and when I haven't earned a vacation yet, and if I'm still here and I haven't done that, imagine what's going to happen when we do. Right? Imagine what's going to happen and where we're going to be able to take our teams and our team when we do. Because we're not in this alone. So you can ask Katie if the ranks are going anywhere, because she hit them and lost them. It's okay to fall down. It's okay to fall down on the last lap of your race, like Safan Hassan did. I pray I'm not butchering this woman's name. She's iconic. I'm getting a poster. She's going on my wall. I don't care. She was that Olympic runner who fell on the last lap of her race. Apparently someone tripped and it was a domino effect. The last lap of her race, she fell. And she got up and she took the gold for her country. She picked herself back up. She not only took it home for her country, but she took it home for her family, and she took it home for women everywhere. And she did this because she ran her race. No one ran it for her. She trained. She wanted it so bad. She wanted it more than she wanted to breathe. Her heart was in it. And it wasn't something neat. It wasn't a hobby. It wasn't a side gig. It wasn't something she liked to do for fun. This was her life. This was what she built up to. She trained her whole life to get to that point. And she wasn't going to let anything stop her. She didn't have a plan B. You have to throw plan Bs out the window. If this is something that you want more than anything, you have to throw your plan Bs out the window, because as long as you have that safety net, you are never going to be fully invested in your business. You're never going to be fully invested in your health. This is your race. And all of us, we're running ours, yes, but we're also in the stands cheering you on. Yes, Amber's over there running her race. Yes, Harriet's over there running a race. Yes, Kelly's over there running a race. Yes, I'm over here running my race, but we're all in the stands cheering each other on. We're all here for each other. And whether it's you can't afford to go to Palooza this year, that's okay. It's not time for you to go to Palooza yet. Right? Last year was not time for me to go to Palooza. And I'm freaking out about Palooza, to be honest with you. I'll play it cool. I'm hood, but I'm freaking out about it. And it's because I'm stepping into this person that I've never been. And it's who I am. And it's like, hi, nice to meet you. Right? Yeah, I do too. I play gangsta. But I wasn't ready last year. And even if I was ranked up, like even if I had earned ranks, even if I came in and I earned a lot of, good Lord. Even if I had earned a lot of ranks, like came in and earned ranks and had a built team and all of the things, I still would not have been ready for something like Palooza. Right? even if I had the money, even if I had the team, even if I had the ranks, even if I had my car paid for, I would not have been ready in my head or my heart for something like Palooza, because I didn't train for my race. I didn't train for it. And I'm not Olympic ready yet, but maybe Palooza will be my game changer for my marriage, for my business, for my own personal growth, because this isn't just about a work convention. This isn't just about a work convention. This isn't just about business. This isn't just about having, Jason Camper sign my book. This isn't just about that. This is, yes, this is something so much more. And it's something different for everybody, right? I'm sure it's something different for Harriet. I'm sure it's something different for Kelly, for Jennifer. I'm sure it's something different for every one of us that gets to go. But you have to be ready for it. And it's okay if you're not. I wasn't last year, and I stayed. And it's because I made that decision to stay. It's having that staying power. It's having that perseverance. It's that I gave up on myself before. I'm not doing it again. So when opportunity presents itself, okay, Palooza's coming up. I'm wanting to do that. Yeah, I mastered it. I gave up on everything. I give God all the glory. I don't know what you guys believe, but I'm alive because of God. So he gets all the glory. But I get to sit here for the first time in my life with only $50 in my bank account. Whether I'm getting paid tomorrow or not, it doesn't matter. I'm literally sitting here right now with $50 in my bank account, and I'm not freaking out because I pushed fear out the window. I removed those limitations out of my life. I broke out of that box, and I decided that I refused to live a life less than the one I was created for. But I had to get rid of that toxic stuff. I had to throw those fears in the trash. I had to throw those limitations in the trash. I had to do all of those things and get rid of that. I had to replace all of my bad habits with some healthy habits over here, right? For me to get here to this point where, even though I know, because even if it wasn't tomorrow that I get a paycheck, okay, even if it's not tomorrow that I get a paycheck, I'll figure it out. Because that's what I do now. I figure it out, and I don't stress, and I don't live my life chained to that fear of where's my next check coming from. I'm training for my race. I've come this far. There's no way I'm going back now. And Palooza is just the first step to the next step. And you have to keep training for your race. I don't know where Amber went.
I'm right here. That is so spot on. And I know I've used this analogy with you guys before, but it's like you were stuck in that section of the beach where the tide's hitting you at the ankles, at the knees. And it's just like, it's super strong, right? Like it takes you off balance a little bit, but it's like your fear and your seriousness. Cause I know I said this last week, like there's a difference between being serious about your business and being all in, and nobody will be able to tell you when that day is, but you will know it. And you will know that, just like she's saying, like her mindset keeps her warm at night. She knows that no matter what's going on in her life, come hell or high water, she will figure it out and she will make a way. Right. But that fear and that seriousness, that being all in your business, those go hand in hand, right? And it's the same thing as being at the beach. And it's like you're stuck in that section where that water is crashing so hard on you. And if you would just go a little further, if you would just have a little bit more belief in yourself, if you would just let go of fear a little bit more, get a little deeper into the water, stay a little closer to the fire, right? Show up with a little more heart in your stories and on your posts versus surface level. Here's my thrive. If you would just get a little further, you would realize that when you get to about right here in the water, that wave coming at you, it's like you can just like float on top of it. It doesn't mean that the waves aren't coming. It doesn't mean that you're not in the ocean where there's still dangers. There's still things to be afraid of. There's still that next level, right? But it's like that wave isn't going to take you under anymore, right? Because it's just not hitting as hard. And that is the analogy I want you guys to always take with you whenever you're letting, just, was it Jennifer that said, like, don't let fear be in the driver's seat? Was it Jennifer? I don't remember who said that, but you get to decide. It was Kendra. So you get to decide, right, where that fear is going to be. You get to decide, are you going to play in the tidal wave? Are you going to play where the waves are super, super heavy and they're going to knock you down every damn day? Or are you going to push a little bit further, open up a little bit more, right? And share things like exactly what you're here, exactly what you're going through, and where you envision your life to be, right? Palooza will be life-changing for those of you who are going for the very first time. It will be that difference maker in your business, because you'll realize that you've been positioned exactly here on purpose to do something way bigger than you can, way bigger than you can even imagine right now. And you're going to realize that this is a sisterhood, and this is a family, and this is, I don't want to cuss, but this is a fucking legit business, you guys, right? This is an industry, right? It's one of the highest paid industries in the world. I'm going to share some facts with you. I'm going to talk on Katie's Zoom tomorrow night, but did you know that like these last couple years in COVID that they're calling it the Great Resignation, because about 75 million people have quit their job in the last couple of years. And I did some research, market analysis, right, with my audience. And I was just like, like, what does that mean for you? Do you know somebody that quit their job in the last couple of years? Did you quit your job in the last couple of years? Like, what were the reasons, right? What was the actual job? And then I asked things like, what does time freedom mean to you? What does financial freedom mean to you? And what does personal freedom mean to you? Because those are the three freedoms that you can offer anybody that comes into this business that you can't get at another job. I don't care what you say. You cannot get that at another job. You cannot get the financial freedom. You cannot get the time freedom that everybody's looking for. And you cannot get the personal freedom. And the personal freedom, I can't do three very well, sorry. But the personal freedom is like the person that you're becoming. You're going to go to Palooza and you're going to look at yourself completely differently when you leave there. You're going to say, I'm a business owner. You're going to say, I'm a leader. You're going to say, I'm here on purpose and I can't wait to share my experience. I can't wait to share what I have my hands on with somebody else. It is just like that one next level up in your belief that you just kind of need a little bit. I personally, I've been here, I don't know if you guys know, but June will be 4 years that I've been here. And I had that plan B, right? I have my career. I am a nurse. And so I make decent money, right? And so it wasn't always the money for me that kept me here. It was the fact that I am not fulfilled in my job. And you being able to gift somebody that fulfillment, that joy, the financial freedom to pay off their debt, the time freedom to be able to come home to their babies or be available when their family members get old and need them. That's everything, right? That is absolutely everything. I welcome you guys to hop on Katie's Zoom tomorrow. I don't remember the Zoom number off the top of my head, but if you message me privately, I'll let you know what it is. I can look it up, but it's MJ's. Yes, sorry. It's a life-changing experience. And so when I went to Palooza last year, it was my very first time. I've been here for almost 4 years, and it was the first time I went to Palooza because I didn't think it was serious. I didn't think my business was serious. I didn't have the belief that I needed, right? It wasn't my time. I didn't think, like, I thought it was just silly. I thought it was a silly event that people go to. But now, having just came back from Punta Cana, I realized that Thrive Palooza is way more important. It is way more important now that I've seen both that's offered with this company. And I will take Thrive-Palooza over a getaway. I'm sorry. Like it's just a different thing. It's its own beast. It is. It's its own beast. You know, the getaway was great and it allowed me to connect with Sean on a deeper level and realize what exactly we're doing here. But like Thrive-Palooza, thank you, Kendra. Thrive-Palooza, it will be life-changing for you. So I'm excited for you guys. I'm like, I like I'm on the verge of tears every single day of knowing that like so many of you guys are going, and it's like I have to sit this one back, but I have to take care of Sean. So I'm gonna have serious FOMO. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna have serious FOMO, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, right? Okay. I love you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, and I will have this recorded. Love you. Thank you, Karen.